Finally, a special story on spying, secrets, and the state of New Mexico. The Central Intelligence Agency has released 12 million pages of records kept in the dark for decades. Tonight, we shed light on New Mexico's vast role in our national security, as seen through these declassified documents. Confidential, classified, secret, top secret, from the 1940s to the 90s.
It covers the Cold War, the nuclear espionage.
12 million pages from the CIA, now declassified. Intelligence intrigue from around the world to New Mexico, a state vital to national security.
Of course, CIA is interested in what's happening in New Mexico.
Emil Knockley is director of UNM's Global and National Security Policy Institute, and he spent 16 years at the CIA as a senior intelligence service officer and director of political Islam. But it's safe to assume there are things that you know that you simply cannot talk about.
I think that's a safe assumption.
Knockley can talk about the agency's deluge of documents.
It also involves New Mexico.
The Sandia Laboratory.
A quick search shows a slew on Sandia.
Most of the work here is highly classified.
To intelligence work at Los Alamos National Laboratory and problems facing the nuclear weapons business. Some info is still not for the public's eyes. It's denied.
These two labs, there's nothing like him in the world.
One of the greatest peacetime spy dramas.
The CIA has uploaded files on infamous spies, including Ethel and Julius Rosenberg, executed for turning over our atomic secrets to the Soviet Union.
David Greenglass, Mrs. Rosenberg's brother, confessed theft of the secrets while stationed at the Los Alamos Atomic Project.
That was the largest, most significant nuclear espionage in history. And that happened in New Mexico.
Files on David Greenglass have been unearthed, once labeled secret eyes only. In June 1945, at a boarding house on High Street in Albuquerque, Greenglass passed on info about the bomb developed in New Mexico just a month before the top-secret Trinity test in the New Mexico desert. That's not all. You can read about Edward Lee Howard and find the warrant for the CIA case officer who snuck out of Santa Fe, defecting in 1985 for Russia.
And it's missile away.
The CIA has a treasure trove from White Sands, including a report on radar test in 1952 with plans and old pictures of balloon testing, all secret at the time.
It also includes some bizarre things about dreams, about UFOs.
Like this 1958 document on reporting UFOs. CIA.gov has the eyewitness account also from Lonnie Zamora.
I heard this big roar blast.
The Socorro policeman's 1964 Erie encounter sparked more UFO fascination, especially after Roswell in 1947. CIA.gov is down to earth with 10 tips when investigating a flying saucer. The government will not release anything they don't want the public to know.
That's right.
For a good reason.
For good reason.
We'll give you some outside figures.
Clinton Anderson spent 24 years in the U.S. Senate representing New Mexico. But in 1964, the CIA got alarmed by a Los Angeles Times story quoting Anderson, confirming the United States is flying reconnaissance satellites. Fearing he said too much, the CIA looked into it, finding the reporter distorted the senator's remarks, calling it sensational treatment. The CIA is led by a new administration, alarmed by a new enemy.
We have to get rid of ISIS. We have to get rid of ISIS.
A new period for the agency, a new partnership for UNM.
The director of the CIA was at UNM to announce the Signature School program with the president of the university. This is very, very exciting for the university because it opens many opportunities for our students.
Consider a career with the Central Intelligence Agency.
UNM is the first of 5 universities taking part in the CIA's all-new recruitment program. New Mexico's contribution helped end the Cold War, but we face a different, dangerous threat today. And our state will continue to have a key role in the nation's first line of defense.
Cybersecurity and cyber war. This is a new phenomenon.
So you think countries like North Korea, Iran pay attention to what goes on at Los Alamos,
well,
at
of
Sandia?
course, and Russia and and China continue to do that.
As the next generation joins the mission of national security, there's always obsession. The land of enchantment may be the land of espionage.
There are always conspiracy theories.
While the significant secrets are sealed, part of our past is now open. A handwritten message from then CIA Chief George H.W. Bush in 1976 on a concern Senator Pete Domenici had about the CIA-USDA relation. A 1958 note from a UNM professor of Spanish requesting to meet CIA Director Alan Dulles. He agrees to a visit. It goes on. Requests for speakers, old hotel reservations, cables, memos, records, a plethora of pages.
These documents by themselves can generate, I would say, dozens of PhD dissertations.
Bringing past intelligence to the present day. Beyond New Mexico, the CIA's 12 million pages touch on topics ranging from the president's intelligence briefings, starting with JFK, to torturing terror suspects, even bits about psychic experiments. To get started on your search, go to KRQE.com or the KRQE News app. That's it. That's all from News 13 Live tonight on Fox New Mexico. Thanks for joining us, everyone, for this Monday edition, and good night.